2025. It is past 11 and it's a Wednesday, and I got back not too long ago. But what's important in this video is the fact that this is my second take. Now, I could have chosen not to say it, but what I want to highlight to myself and to maybe you is the fact that who determines what is perfect is you, right? I finished the first one and I said, oh, you know what? I had just gotten back. I was like, oh, let me just do this video and go to bed. But I realized that I want to always put my best foot forward when it comes to everything. And just because it's night here and I'm tired now, doesn't mean that this video is not going to be forever. So here I am doing a second take to put my best foot forward. Okay? And this gives me the encouragement to also do that in other areas, take this lesson into other areas of my life where I feel like I've dropped the ball or not done my best. The thing about it is, as long as you have life, you have another opportunity. As long as you have life, you have another opportunity to get it right. So take your opportunity. That's my lesson. Okay. I'll start with what I'm grateful for, and it's the non-apparent blessings that I have. You know, those things that you wake up every day and you see, and you're just like, it's supposed to be, I'm entitled to that. No. What jogged my memory for that was I was coming home this evening and I saw a man limping on the road at almost 11 o'clock at night. He was limping from hustling for today's bread because he wasn't a formal worker. He was like a, hustler. And I'm like, this person has to get up anyways and get it done anyways. And he was limping. Like, there's no excuse, right? And then it linked to what I was listening to. I was listening to a YouTube video, and the guy just lost his son. And apparently he had to go to a homeless shelter because he chose to purposely be a committed child of God, right? So he went to a homeless shelter to go and serve. And there, he's a popular guy. So everybody was like, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. And they were telling him about, oh, I lost this person. And then he realized that, oh, this person is also homeless. Or they have cancer and they're also homeless. And he was like, oh, he was just grateful that, yes, he lost his son, which is a sad thing, a really sad and, sad thing. But he had work, he had money, he had opportunity that they didn't have. He had a home, he had a roof over his head, he had a family to go back home to. So in that moment of seeing that guy limping on the road and hearing this, over, like I was listening to it when I was coming home, I realized that sometimes I take for granted the things that God has given me so freely, and I realized that I don't thank him for it. So today's Thanksgiving is about things that are non-apparent in my life, the things that I don't have to hustle for. I just get it done. It's just done. That's what I'm grateful for today. So I started today with a long catch-up call with a friend of mine who I hadn't spoken to in a while, and I was like, you know what? Situations had changed between us and in our context, and so I felt like, maybe I should keep away because I felt blown off the last time we spoke. And I picked up my phone again because I was like, you know what, the situation demands it. I called and he was like, oh yeah, what's up, da 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 da. I'm like, but last time I called you, you were like, forming like a hard guy. And I'm like, it gave him the opportunity to explain what his context was at that time, which was forgivable, which was okay, now you've given me the opportunity to explain myself. Let me let you know what was going on at the back of my mind. Do you understand? So we really chopped it up and caught up, and I'm grateful that we did, because that's one friendship restored. Um, Another set of people I chopped it up with today was my sister. It's a Wednesday. I went out to lunch with them. Went to Kingfisher because my sister was in the mood for fish. I mean, yeah, the other restaurants to have had it, but we chose to go to Kingfisher, and it was really good. Like the fish was really good. I don't know that it was really about the food because before then I had gone to have an avocado, I don't know how to say it slowly. Anyways, espresso and vanilla ice cream, and both are, you know, they keep you alert. So I was really in like work mode throughout my lunch time with my sister. So we're really just talking about what's going on next year, how want to expand and move beyond, expand our minds and move beyond where we are in terms of career wise, right? So businesses that we're setting up and we're trying to push forward, just really, really getting into it. And so that was a good one because whenever I have those conversations with my sisters, it rejuvenates something within me. Like, okay, you can do it. You can go one step further. Even if you were tired, you can get up and go again. Do you get that kind of thing? So it's something I really, really, really look forward to. Like, I don't know that I cannot get used to it anymore. Like meeting with them every week. Anyways, there was another thing that happened today. So early this morning was full of serious phone calls, and I think I know that it was definitely God that set these calls up because I remember waking up and thinking, I don't remember what it was in particular, but I think I just handed the day over to God in worship. Like I didn't have the mind to pray. I was just singing one song over and over again. And if you remember, I had talked about one time in my, like, was last week Wednesday actually, when my friend talked to me about, okay, if you have a song in your spirit, keep singing it and sing it through because of how your spirits may be faring at the time. I don't want to go into details of it. So I just sang it through and sang and sang and sang, and I felt good about it, and I left it. And then I pick up my phone and I realized that, oh, someone had called, and this person in this call became a potential debt investor in my business. Oh, you know what? He had already mentioned that, oh, when you talk about an investment very soon, and I'm talking about a lot of money, right? And so I got on the call, just delved into the high level stuff very quickly, and then we're like, well, let's catch up again in the evening. So this evening I had to get set up, get the documents that I needed, and I presented to him. I was like, oh, you guys are good. Like, there's no need for, basically, we got through the conversation and got to a conclusion that there won't be any need for him to invest anymore because of where we are now. Not because we're in a bad place, but because his investment was going to be a little more expensive than we have right now on the books. So, and God will help us with MPRs so that they can come down, so that interest rates can come down too. But this is a blessing, just to make sure that it's understood that this is a blessing, that even though he didn't invest, it was because he didn't invest. Even though he didn't invest, it's a blessing because the rate he was going to bring in would have been higher than the rates we're exposed to now. Do you get me? So today has ended, and I am grateful for the non-apparent blessings that I have. And today went well. I think it did. I think it really did. And for some reason, I'm burning up today. I'm really burning up. So yeah, I'm going to bed and hopefully I feel better in the morning. But not like I have a fever, but I've been really, really sweating and it's been hot. I just can't wait for Harmattan to start. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's December 17th. Dry weather, where are you? I'm not meant to be sweating. Anyways, I just thought I'll leave this video on a lighter notes. So thanks for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good evening.